Do we have any chaotic succession fans here? Yes, because today we're starting a new chaotic succession series, but this is gonna be more special. It's gonna be double chaotic succession, meaning that I'm gonna start normally 30 years playing with me, and then after the first years I'm gonna move this chaotic succession to another creator. Ludi at Historia is releasing the video at exactly same time today, playing another 30 years of this campaign. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, especially that we just decided on a couple of very good adjustments. In my first chaotic succession I played mainly as major nations. Here we decided to play as smaller nations. That's why I'm gonna start as Granada and then pass it to Ludi. And also when you're passing the save game, you're giving a choice to the other players of what they should play. So we'll see what Ludi will play after me. And even more importantly, to this save file I added two unique nations, custom nations that are gonna be kind of endgame boss, Easter egg nations. Ludi knows about one of them, he doesn't know about the second of them. So guys, I think this is gonna be amazing, and let me know in comments what you expect me to play in the third episode. Let's get it started. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel to get notified about any future content, especially guys that I can see that only 50% of you are subscribing right now. Air Force Eel, he was 645. Well, 50-50. Of course he dies. EU4 in a nutshell. First things first, I will go to enact our taxation policy. You have a choice between three: tax meta, co-creation cost, or diplomatic reputation. And I'm gonna start with because this nation has a lot of issues with money, so it's gonna help. Turn off the armies, turn off this fort, send the trade ships to protect trade in Sevilla. That should be around 0.6 of more income on trade instead of points. That's gonna be less than here. While at the same time, I'll go ahead and act rivals. That's gonna be Portugal as well as Tlemcen. We need to conquer Tlemcen. And I'm gonna go to Ulema and take religious diplomats. So this way I'll easily ally both Morocco as well as Tunis. After that I will go and take Adimana and cheaper advisor. Then from armies I'm gonna take the Milmana, more manpower and the cheaper advisor. While from the merchant guilds, Diplomana, cheaper advisor as well as 1% loans and some of the diet. Nothing really interesting honestly guys, let's just go for the Dimi. Seize lands to keep it on 5%, and I'm gonna also go and take the prestige to make it 21. Then advisors, I will go for the tax meta, I'll go for the improved relations as well as morale of armies, and let's start preparing for the war with Tlemcen. So to do that, I'll go and start building spy network, while at the same time I'll send a merchant to Safi. So this way it will allow me to get a bonus to spy network constructions. So instead of 1.8 monthly, I'm gonna get 2.23 monthly, so the claim will be finalized quicker. At the same time, I'm gonna start already building my favors on Morocco, so I'm gonna be able to take advantage of them in the war against Castile. So Castile itself, they allied Portugal. Oh, Venice, that might be problematic. You know, the Granada is starting with disaster, like loading a disaster, Granada and War of Succession, but it's a very good disaster because it's gonna allow me to change this 110, at least strict, really into something better. I'm gonna start transferring my troops to Tunis, because if I call them into the war as a co-belligerent, I'll be easily able to start the war from here without getting black flagged. At the same time, I'm gonna start recruiting a free company just to have full potential of the army, and start the occupation here ready in a few months, because we have already 11 spy network. Let's try making our ruler leader. Not too good. I think just before declaring the war, I can also go ahead and scornful insult Tlemcen, just to get a bigger PP. And that's it, because I have truce with Portugal, so I cannot really do anything on them. Let's declare war on Tlemcen. I'm gonna call Tunis, with promising them land. So this way I maybe will end up just giving them some promise of Togourt to keep them happy. Tunis didn't want to do anything this war, he was just staying in Mythia doing nothing. And he has a 2-siege leader. So what I did, I asked him to attach, then I left Dakar so I didn't have enough troops to siege down. So now he went here by himself and he's gonna help me siege down far quicker. So with my 7,000 I can go ahead and kill army of Togourt to get more war participation and start sieging them down. Now I have an issue because Morocco just also declared on Tlemcen. So you need to get to as many provinces as possible before them, so they're not gonna steal too much from us, and I think we're gonna do that successfully. A pretender rises, yes, there goes this disaster, but this is good, remember. Too bad he started here, not in like Granada, so they would occupy it right away, but this is fine, they're gonna enforce us fairly quickly. Of course, he would like to enforce a new heir to 1-4, but no, let's just take war exhaustion. I'm in the meantime building favors on Morocco and spy network on Zap, so I'll be having a claim on them. Okay, Mr. Tlemcen, what if I get all of these princes for myself and I give this to Tunis? See, the trust will decrease only by 6 if I do so. The question is, will it be enough to not lose the alliance if I do this? I could give them one more province. Yeah, I'm gonna cut myself off of Jared, but honestly guys, I don't care. Let's just do it this way, take some money. The borders are now far better, and I'll go ahead and release here a vassal Algiers. Sick. And I still can do claims on Zap, so I'll be eating them later. I might even subjugate Jared, we'll see. Anyway, the focus will be first to destroy Castile and Portugal before that. This is the 4th time I'm getting this event. This is not fun, Mr. Game. This is annoying, I already reduced the war exhaustion twice. And I can see that Tunis is already killing Jared, so you know what guys? What?
Oh shit, here we go again.
5th, I'm not clicking this. Let me just go ahead and attack Zap to conquer them in the meantime. Rebels just took Granada, so I'm gonna of course turn off the fort in Malaga, so this is gonna go a little bit faster. Truce with Aragon, Portugal and Castile already ended. I'm not ready yet, of course. I need more favors and I need this disaster to end. 6th ultimatum, no, I'm not clicking that. And in the meantime I can even peace out Zap, and I'm feeding these provinces to Algiers because simply I'm saving admin mana. Go ahead with that. Thank you so much, we're getting it better and better. Hostility ceased, that means we are getting stability, I didn't have to boost it. Our nation has collapsed, oh no. And that gives us 2, 4, 5 king, not bad. I'm just gonna go and focus on admin to balance it, and a mission which is root the pretenders, that's manpower, recovery, speed. That allows me to adopt the title of Khalifa and another one, this is fine. And I should be building a little bit more of the troops because you can see I'm hitting the manpower cap very soon and I'm about to declare. By the way, I can also go and rival Castile, so it's gonna be a bit easier to go and deal with them. And of course I'm gonna go ahead and get embargoes on both Castile and Portugal to increase my PP, and besides that of course the morale of armies. I really hope for the disaster in Castile to also start more like an event for a lot of rebels. This is not anything close so far, but yeah, I'm getting to 10 favors on both, so we'll have to declare, and the Renaissance just started. While getting ready for the war against Castile, I will start improving relations with France, because we have a common rival. Okay guys, I think it's a suicide, but it's a suicide worth trying. I'm gonna call Morocco and Tunis against Portugal, Venice and Castile. I think that I should be first before Castile to take Tech 4, but we'll see that. Anyway, first we need to get Ceuta and then defend on the mountains around here, so we need to win the siege rush. So to do that I'm gonna go and start building spy on Castile as soon as possible. Yeah, you can see that right away on my province. We get the defensive edit over here and pray for them to be slower. Well, we are at least blockading the fleet here. That's 7.3 of defensiveness, here's 66% defensiveness. So each siege phase in their case is 40 days because defensiveness is impacting this, when in our case each siege phase is 32. Here's of 49, so we should be in a better position here. That is what I was afraid will happen, that Morocco and Tunis, they are not coordinating the fleets at all, and the fact that Venice is over here is not helping. I'm gonna try reinforcing Morocco here in this battle, but I'm not so sure if we can win that. This is a close battle, guys. It's hard really to say who is winning, who is not, but it looks like we are winning. Please, 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 just win. Well, this guy started crossing. Let me start crossing as well. Let's use that. Even if you lose the battle, we will at least cross. And I'll right away. Come on, guys. This is gonna be a super important battle, so we need reinforcements, we need this 600 defenders from the fort to help, and that could be even a... Yeah, we lost on the navy in the meantime, but I think it was more important to actually go and get these troops cross. I'll not go too greedy and I'll not attack here. I'll go back to defend here in the Gibraltar, because we need all of these troops as well. So I'll wait for Ceuta to go down first, because they cannot cross otherwise. We stopped the Granada siege, so it's good. Loans, I know it's just a number. I'm 13... -9 is not big of a problem. By the way, will I be able to ally France after the war? That is really possible, but they have too many relations now. 5% more of armies, please, this is gonna be helpful. So guys, this is where it comes the fact where you don't prepare for the playthrough too much, and you miss a basic stuff like this. If I insulted Castile, and I don't think I can do that during war, I can't, I would be having claims on all of the provinces that I need to form Andalusia. That's unfortunate, but it's not a big problem. I can actually insult them after the war. No, because I'll have a truce. See? This is how you misplay, but this is fine. We're just gonna do it easily anyway. Oh no, guys. Venice is also here. This is not helping. I need this boys as fast as possible. Okay, with Tunis crossing, and go ahead and try fighting Castile here. I mean, we should... I would recommend waiting for Morocco, so maybe... No. Let's go to Granada. Granada, yeah. They wanted to attack on freaking dry lands. Don't! Help me out over here. Scorch Earth. And ask these guys to be supportive. Come on. Yes. Now, here also sortie from siege to get another 1000. Well, of course, these guys are too late. Let's take a look, because that's a -3 battle. That should be an easy win. More losses on this side. Right away, go ahead and try attacking freaking Venice around here. Of course, the war exhaustion is gonna be huge with this amount of the losses that we are getting, but that's fine. It's a really unlucky thing that we got freaking Venice allies to Castile, but I think we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna focus on getting the provinces I need to form Andalusia. And this is all of this. This two from Portugal. I don't need this two from Aragon, because it's either this two or this two, so that's fine. Of course, stupid AI has to attack like this. This is fine. What if I... Oh, I cannot. I'm not leading this, because I wanted to try rushing this fort. That would be a huge help to go and proceed in Portugal. Remember, we want to separate peace them for 2 provinces. Beja and Algarve, that's 43% of the war score. And look, Venice of course landed in Tunis, so they're gonna be right now busy and useful there. 8,000 troops left. I don't see it too well, guys, honestly. Freaking Venice helping. Why are you not getting attacked by Ottomans or so on? 24,000 troops helping here. Anyway, I can go and take Tech 4 on military. That should be a big help, but remember, my army is very small, so not that important here. I think in general, our key issue over here is that we lost on the navy. And because of it's limiting our possibilities really a lot, we cannot do a lot of nice plays. Anyway, I will go and take a few loans, repay my 1% loans that are far smaller, take the 1% loans again, that's 160 daggers that I have right now to spend, and I'm gonna spend them on a new stock of mercs, but I'm looking for some of a good leader, like for example this guy that is having 2-5. Now the issue is, also Venice took freaking technology. Can I piece you out, please? Just get out of this war. I need to get them exhausted. But good that they're running away, so I can go and try attacking in Evora to defend the fort. One good news that we have is that Venice got wiped here, so they have slightly less troops, I believe. They're down to 15,000 no manpower. So yeah, we can piece it out maybe soon. This war is really tough. We need to take small battles because they still have significantly more troops than us. Morocco and Tunis are more and more useless. But at least we're getting close to piece out Venice and then also Portugal. Maybe if I wipe this 4,000 of Venetians here, just the army quality of my allies is not too good. How close it is now, Mr. Venice? 23 to 27. And the problem is even Castile has Tech 4. Freaking Morocco is still at Tech 3. Castile, the Juan de Trastamara is freaking faster. This is AI in a nutshell, you know, we have 27,000 troops here. They go take care of the 6,000 Zap rebels instead of helping here. That's AI in a nutshell. Goodbye Venice, it was not Nice, fighting you. 35,000 Venetians died. So left with Castile and Portugal. Let me go and focus on regaining the war goal first. I will also use the mercs one more time, probably, in some of the battles. And I'm gonna start getting rid of especially the special mercs, because it's just costing me too much money, which I don't have. Just take advantage and get the hell out of the death spiral. This is all super close, guys. But I think right now we're in a straight position to win this war easily, especially with the troops diminishing. And, you know, from Portugal, I will need these 2 provinces, but I also take like war reparations, maybe even humiliate to get the golden era faster. So now we, you know, with their troops diminishing so fast, we should focus on catching small stacks like this one. Idea wiping, you know, but it's not so easy why I myself don't have better troops. And there's another problem. All of these guys have Tech 4, well, 2 of them, and they are all disloyal now. So they're not helping in the war because freaking Morocco cannot take a simple technology and they have left 7,000. It's making this war a little bit tougher, but I think we are still winning that. Now this might be slight of an issue because after saying that, see, Morocco decided that no, I'm off. I don't want to help you anymore. So we are in a big trouble again, but I think we should be rather fine if we focus the battles on the right position. Look how little troops are left in this war is just because how many we've killed so far. And I think I'm gonna wipe in Malacca because, you know, they crossed the strait and then decided to come back, but they started coming back through the ships. And this is what is happening to them right way. Unfortunately, not a wipe. Oh no! Aragon just declared on Castile. That means, did they lose alliance? Yeah, they lost alliance with Portugal, but I have to send richly everything to Albuquerque, how it is pronounced, because Albuquerque is needed to form freaking Andalusia. So I'm taking everything over there. Looks, they were so afraid of Aragon that they went to follow to these 3 provinces of mine here. This AI is so stupid. Yes, Portugal, I'll definitely accept a wise peace when I have you so much occupied, but I don't have Ceuta, that's decreasing the war score. But it's gonna be an easy, yeah, stupid AI, part 2137, but in this case I will be able to help them. The question is it enough? I don't think it is. Let's go back. And now also Tunis is out of war. It's just me doing a 1v2 war on Castile and Portugal. One big advantage of the fact that I got, you know, left alone by Morocco and Tunis is that when I'll be piecing out, for example, Portugal, and they took full money, 370 ducats, all of it goes to me. No allies, right? So this is actually good news because my whole debt is already 1.2 thousand. I was committing so much to win this. Okay, Mr. Portugal, 90% of the war score. Maybe let's just hide this fleet. It's time to clear you at last. I'm so done. So I can't take Ceuta, right, because I don't occupy the fort here, but I can take these 2 provinces, war reparations, full money, and break relations with England, so it will be easier in the next war. Thank you. Now for Castile. For Castile we've got 80% of the war scope, because they are occupying some provinces around here. But I think I should still be able to take whatever I want, right? I want all of these promises and as much money as I'm gonna accept, 310 ducats. Let's wait a little bit more because you can see actually Aragon is helping receiving my provinces. I'm taking all of the provinces I need to form Andalusia plus La Mancha, which is obviously a gold mine. There it goes, 100% of the war score. Some nations would be able to join the coalition, some of them far too strong. So I would die if I take that many. It means I will most probably not be able to take La Mancha. Otherwise I die to coalition. This is very unfortunate. But that's life. Yeah, I will take all of these provinces. A little bit less money, but instead I will take war reparations. So first Andalusia and then we'll focus on the others. But anyway, yes, I told you. This is good that we've lost allies in this war because I can go ahead and repay all of these 4% loans. I mean, not all, but a big... I started repaying 1% loans, right? So be able to retake them actually 1 second, and they will be bigger loans. So let me just go to merchant guilds again. Take this, that's another 400 ducats. I can also go here, take the base currency, decrease the currency again, that's another couple of ducats. And I can go and repay even more of 4% loans. So Well, you would be thinking, oh, you're ruined, you're dead after this. No, I'm just down to 13 loans, which is 580 ducats, and only minus 1.3 of balance. I can also go play around with my army. By the way, before I start scoring more, I can't send an insult, right? Let's take a look. So I don't think it's possible to have a truce, but it's worth double checking before I start scoring. Oh, I can't send an insult. Let's send an insult. I will need 2 more thousand of the army. I wonder why I wanted to build it. And once that's done, I get claims on all these provinces, so they'll be cheaper to be court. Now click this. I can click this as 100 admin mana. Yes. And that allows me to, first of all, reduce the war exhaustion and then core this process far cheaper than it was expected to be court. By the way, this conquest gave me so much crown land, I don't even have to go and take the Eastern Statue rights. It's 18%. So I can go also to Dimi and make sure to not get any minuses from the Catholic provinces and even get additional, no, that will lose me crown land. In any case, that should be given the privilege, so I can also go here, seize land to get it to 23, and yeah, I'm gonna go and sell titles in any case, and repay even more of the loans. We are left with 7, it's only 1%, levels pretty much. Situation fixed. Tech 5 unlocks a first idea group, and remember, I'm not choosing that for myself, I'm choosing that for the AI. So how to make it more interesting? I think Andalusia had bonuses to colonists, so we could go for something called colonization, but we don't have any diplomata. So I have to go for something military, and fortunately I have a lot of mill points. So in this case, I'll go Mr. Granada and pick for you quantity ideas, because as AI I know you'll need a lot of it. Alrighty boys, you see this? I'm only missing state in this beauty. And very easily you can go ahead and restore the Andalus. Yes, please, with the new ideas. That gives me a lot of claims around here. Unfortunately, that will be left for AI, because you can see how I could attack Portugal. It will be 1 year before the end of my turn, and just take a look at the ideas. 15% more of armies, ship trade power not so strong, fire damage received, faster force limit contribution, tolerance to the heavens, idea cost, manpower, cooperation cost, a colonist, for defense as well as goods produce modifier. Now it's a free call. You see, I don't have to full core because it's a full core already. And I can go ahead and also state this, and I will go and spend my admin mana on coring everything. Well, let's maybe start with trade centers. So definitely here and this one as the next. I really feel like, guys, I'm carrying this game for the AIs. First for Aragon, to with Castile, and now even France is attacking them. Like, you're welcome. Look, that's funny. Army loses. First one being, of course, most institution. Then we have Castile. Yes, Mamluks and Ottomans, and of course us. Little Granada. Oh my god. About in battles, I'm number 2 after Castile, so just 2 of us. This game hates me now. Yes, now also attacking Venice after I killed its whole army. So what, by the way, is happening in Europe? I don't see much interesting happening. I see there's Volga's expanding, but nothing much. Novgorod's still alive. Moscow is struggling with the hordes a lot, and that's pretty... Oh, Timur is in India. Wow. With 200 ducats, I can go ahead and improve trade center in Sevilla to level 2. Obviously, forming Andalusia unlocks a little bit bigger of a mission tree, and it's only continuation of the Granada one. Port of Septah is making Morocco a historical threat and giving me a gas expansion impact and improve relations. I should have had that before the wars with Castile and Portugal, but oh yes, they finished the war. That means I can go and attack Aragon for conquest of Alicante, call both of my allies. Honestly, guys, do I need even them? This is gonna take Tech 5. These guys don't have Tech 5. And it's gonna be an easy peasy win. Yeah, I would just, honestly guys, I would just call Tunis. I don't need Morocco over here, and I would lose favors. I'm saving favors, because for 50 favors you can break alliance. And this way I would like to break the alliance with Tunis. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to do that if their relations are so good. So we'll see about that. So other thing I could do, when I'm at war together with Tunis against Aragon, I could attack Morocco. And in this case, Tunis will not be able to help them. So, you know, guys, for now I'm gonna keep the alliance. So these guys are gonna pass over here and help me. But then once they are here in Iberia, I'm gonna break my alliance with Morocco. Oh, with restored order, I'm getting better stats for the ruler and yes, claims on these provinces. Now, the question is, whose army quality is better? Well, I let them attack the rebels and I'm staying in the province waiting for them to run away from the rebels. Oh, these trolls. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go into dissolve alliance with Morocco. Let's start getting ready to kill them. Let's see how it's gonna look in an actual battle. I have 1.2 more morale than them. But it doesn't mean that I'm not taking heavy losses over here. It's gonna be a tough war, honestly, guys. And let's take another one here, which is fire damage received reduced. I need to remove these marks because they are useless. Let's take like 2 loans and recruit some better stack. Anything with siege, not sure, but there's a stack with 7,000. It's just gonna cost me a lot. And I cannot recruit them over here, so yeah, well, let's just end up with this freeze guard, just having a really good general. Now, if I wanted to peace them out, I'm gonna start preparing the peace deal right away. I would like to take something like this, maybe war reparations. And will anyone join the coalition? Well, France. I will have to keep improving relations with them. Oh, yeah, they won't join the coalition. I'm getting expansion impact here. Now, as I have a lot of admin mana, and I don't want to take this tech ahead of time, I'll actually spend some of it on reducing inflation down to 8%. Hello, dreams of Florence, wanted to help out? Oh, not so much. And that means, yes, we're gonna peace out. Goodbye. So now with these 2 forts taken, what I'm doing, I'm just waiting for them to come and try reaching Valencia, and each time they do so, I'm killing their troops. Just like this time in Burgos, that won't be a stack wipe, but guys, look, we are getting close to the numbers. Well, it will be possible. Remember when I was telling you that we created with Lodi some special nations to make them game more dynamic? Yes, one of them is Wakanda, based in more around the same place where they're based in Marvel, in MCU, and look, they are killing Morocco, right? Okay, they're making tributaries. Are they making Mamluks a tributary? Wakandan conquest of Mamluks. This Wakanda is crazy. What they have horde ideas. So I actually did cheat for them a little bit because they started with text 555 and horde ideas. And look at the bonuses. Co-creation cost, fire, more of armies, raising power again. They're gonna dominate this game around this place, and it's gonna be one of the final bosses, one of a few, because I added more than Wakanda. In any case, I think that's gonna be it for it, where I won't leverage to break Morocco, because I don't have the naval. I can't transfer my troops here to fight with Morocco, but looking at their Tunisian troops, I think, yeah, just for AI, it might be more worth to re-ally Morocco and focus on Europe, because if I leave AI alone versus Morocco and Tunis, they're gonna die. So, let's just go here. Take these provinces, that won't be much AE. Take war reparations. Humiliate won't give me much, right? Unless I get to... Nope. Just do that, and as much money is gonna accept, so... all of it. I can also break their relations with... it doesn't matter. Just send the peace deal, making Andalusia even more beautiful. And that's... yeah, do not Cordoba. We don't need that. And let's go. And re-ally Morocco. Yes, unfortunate, but we have to do that. And I'm gonna also start annexation of the vassal, but yeah, we'll finish it. I've got so much money, I think that could be even enough to repay majority of our loans. What's the loan size? Yes, let's focus on repaying the 1% loans with the money that I just got. Tick and tick. Retake the 1% loans. I'm gonna also say Titus and Seasland to keep it on 10%. Manpower, yes, AI can sit on the ass. And I'm gonna repay all of the 4% loans for this case. I think that should be more than easy, yes. And we still have 300 ducats that I'll spend on improving this trade center to level 2. And I should also maybe send a merchant to Valencia instead of Sevilla. We'll test it. Yeah, we are getting that aligned. See that our total income is right now 13.35. Let me just turn off my armies and it's perfectly balanced. We just slightly over the force limit. Remember me breaking alliances between Portugal, Castile and England? Yeah, they all allied together again. Air Force Eel, he was 645. Well, 50-50. Of course he dies. EU4 in a nutshell. To make it more interesting, our ruler also just died. So we are in a regency 313. And it's not a constant regency, it's a regency. So AI won't be able to expand for the next 10 years. Well, at least I hope they'll take this time to, you know, stabilize the country and take down the, I guess, expansion. How about Wakanda? Yes, Wakanda is... They do not stop, they declared another guy. I think we created a monster with Lodi. Truce with Portugal just ended, but yeah, because of regency, we can't declare on them. And if I wanted to, my turn ends in 1 year, so it doesn't matter. As the last step today, I could embrace the institution, but I'm looking how it's spreading through the country. I think it's not worth it. There's no technology coming soon. AI will be able to embrace it for like 50 points, maybe 100 of ducats, it's fine. In any case, this is it. 1st November, I can take another military idea, but Tech 6 will be more important. I think we had a lot of bad luck. You know, these guys are hack-boxed. Venice was helping Castile, so the war took a little bit longer than I expected it to take. But I think it's still very good. We carried France to win here. We carried Aragon, but then killed them, so that's fine. And we've got Giga Wakanda expanding, which is gonna be a big boss to deal with. I'm really wondering well Ludi will play. In any case, remember on Ludi at Historia channels over here you'll be able to see a continuation of this series next 30 years played by him. For today, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel to get notified about future episodes of the series, and I'm gonna see you very soon. Bye!